Hey Glam fam, welcome back to my channel. Happy spooky season and happy fall. I hope you guys have been having a great month of October. I know I've been kind of AWOL this entire month with YouTube and stuff like that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been giving you guys updates on where I've been because I've been having health issues. I do have a bunch of Halloween looks that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So I decided to do Cleopatra because I actually had this Cleopatra wig that inspired it. Now, you're probably wondering why didn't I wear the wig? So I have a headpiece that goes with this whole look, which I'm not actually wearing right now, but you guys saw in the little snippets that I showed you in the beginning of the video what the headpiece looks like. It's very heavy, so that's why I couldn't wear it for the intro. But yeah, when I put on the wig and then I tried to put the headpiece on top of it, it wasn't sitting, so that's why I was like, screw the wig, let me just straighten my hair and do the headpiece. But if you want to wear a wig with this look, go ahead. Cleopatra has front bangs. Do whatever you want with this costume, with the look. I personally feel like as long as you have sleek, straight hair, you'll get away with the whole look. So yeah, I mean, I used a bunch of different products for this. I used the new Makeup by Mario, his collection. I used this eyeshadow palette. I used another eyeshadow palette. I used his highlighter and his eyeliner. So I hope you guys enjoy this entire look that I came up with. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with my makeup. Obviously, I'm going to do my face first and then my eye look. So I'm literally just taking the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist, and I know there's like barely anything in here. And this is just gonna kind of give me some moisture before I even start with any makeup on my skin. Also, I don't have my brows on today. So I got my eyebrows microbladed finally, and I know they still look a little sparse right now because they're in the healing phase and they are in the light phase. So when you get your eyebrows microbladed, it goes through like different phases of healing, and right now I'm in the light phase, but I still have to go back for my touch-up. So if you guys want to see my whole process on my eyebrow microblading, check out my Instagram. I have a little button called microblading. Now I'm going in with, this is the Illuminating Radial drops. They're called the Soft Focus Glow Drops. I just got this today in my BoxyCharm, so that's why I want to try this out. See, it just looks a little goopy and it's supposed to give you a really nice glow, and it's like a primer. So that's what I'm putting on. I'm going to go into foundation. I'm taking the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in the shade Cashew. You guys, this foundation that I have is so old, but this is one of the best foundations ever, like of all time. It has some really good coverage, and also in pictures it just looks really bomb. So I'm just gonna put this all over. So usually I would do this foundation section by section because it dries really fast, but because I put all those hydrating products on first, it's not gonna give it the actual finish that this foundation has, which is like really matte. Even if you have dry skin and you want to use matte foundations, you can just mix in a little bit of your primer into the foundation, like a drop or two of it, and it'll give you a really nice finish. Okay, so for concealer and cream contour, I'm taking these two Tarte Shape Tape concealers. The light one is in the shade 22N and the dark one is 60N Mahogany. And this concealer is a little light for me. Since I'm going to use my foundation brush to blend it out, it should work out fine. And then if it's ever giving you a hard time blending, like see it's not budging anymore, just go back into your foundation brush and just kind of push everything together. Okay, to set my face, I'm taking this Hourglass loose setting powder. This is in the shade Veil. This is my first time actually trying their loose setting powder. I got this in my Sephora birthday gift that they give every year. So I wanted to try this powder out today. Okay, and now to further sculpt my face, I'm taking this Glamorous face powder. This is in the number 4 and it's a really good face powder. Oh shit, the sponge just fell out. But this powder is actually from Pakistan. Every time I go or somebody I know goes, I always tell them to get me this face powder and it's really cheap there. And I don't know if you can find it here, but I really like this face powder because it looks the closest to my skin. Like, it works perfectly. So I'm using that to kind of further sculpt out and then also set my face even more. Alright, to set my contour zones, I'm going into Kat Von D's Shade and Light Contour Palette. Taking the middle shade from this contour kit. Alright, so this is it for my face right now. I'm happy with it. It's a little bit dry, but I'm going to set it with setting spray again later on after I do my eye makeup. So I'm just going to move on to eye makeup. The reason you guys are probably here, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palettes for this look. So I have, this is the Master Metallics eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. It has a bunch of metallic colors. I swatched this for you guys on my Instagram and I told you I'd be doing a look with it, and I figured why not use it for this Cleopatra look because I am going to be using a lot of metals for this look. And then I also have the Master Metals eyeshadow palette, which comes with this removable tray. And what you do is you kind of scrape whatever colors you want and you put it into the tray and you mix it with these drops. These are the mixing liquid drops. So I'm going to use this. Actually, I'm going to use both of these palettes today. So I'm going to use a little bit of the blue from this palette and probably mix some of these 3 metals right here and create my own custom color. So let's go ahead and get started on the eyes. Alright, so I'm going to do my eyebrows first before I even move on to eyeshadow. I'm taking the NYX eyebrow powder. Ever since I got my eyebrows microbladed, I haven't needed to use dip brow or anything like that. I just use the brow powder to fill in my brows. So step 1, highlight brow bone. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and so I didn't get the matte eyeshadow palette from Makeup by Mario. He does have another palette that's full of just matte eyeshadows. I'm gonna pick up my Huda Beauty Rose Gold eyeshadow palette and I'm gonna use the mattes from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the first shade. I'm picking up Henna and like a mix of sandalwood to create a crease color. This look is going to be a cut crease. Obviously it's Cleopatra, so I want it to be very elongated. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna use this and flick it outwards. I'm not messing around with like too much blending and stuff like that right now because you don't need to do all that. This isn't like a perfectly, it's gonna be symmetrical, but I'm not gonna spend time building up when I can just start strong and blend it out anyway, and I'll still get the same result. Alright, I'm taking the Morphe M213 brush and I'm dipping into Black Truffle. Now I'm going to map out the crease part. And then I'm taking another shade in there called Cocoa, and I am kind of diffusing this black into this section right here. Alright, now that I've got kind of the base of my crease down, I'm going to move on to lid color. So I'm going to be using this palette first. I'm using the Master Metals palette, and I'm going to mix a little bit of this, and this. Okay, so what you do is you scrape them. So I'm just going to kind of go ahead and scrape it like this. I hope you guys can see this. But you only need like a little bit, and you just scrape it directly into the tray. But I do want a lot of the yellow gold. Alright, so this is how much I've got. Okay, in my tray. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mix this little mixing liquid directly into here. So I'm just going to put 2 drops. And then you just mix it up until you get kind of this liquid right here. Okay, so this is the color I created in the messiest way possible. Just to make it easier, I'm gonna pop the tray out. So this is what I'm working with. I mixed this color. So now I'm gonna take the Morphe M124 brush and I'm gonna pick up that color that I just made. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply it directly. Wow. This is so pretty. Oh my god. I'm literally obsessed. So I didn't make enough. I'm gonna have to do it again after. So for this part, I'm just taking a small angled brush and I'm applying it. And also it dries down pretty well, so like once you put it on, it's good. Look, I'm touching it and it's good. Like, yeah, I got a little sparkle transfer, but not like, it's not budging is what I'm trying to say. So, alright, now I'm just gonna drag this color and kind of exaggerate it because this is Cleopatra after all, so I'm trying to extend this shape right here. It's gonna be pretty far, like to the start of my nose. Alright, so now I'm also extending this sort of crease situation. Okay, for a touch of blue, I'm taking this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. This is in the shade Spandex. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right where the cut crease begins. I just want to throw in a little bit of blue. Alright, and do not open your eyes when you're doing this because you will get the transfer everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this to dry and then I'm gonna go over it again because I want you to be able to see the blue. Alright, now I'm going to do my eyeliner, which is the most important part of this look. I'm taking the new Makeup by Mario liquid liner to go ahead and do my wing. And this is the part, ladies, where you can go as heavy and thick and bold as you want with your wing. So first I'm going to just draw my guide where I want the line to go. Do you remember how I used to love the NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner? Well, this Makeup by Mario liquid liner, I think, has replaced that. I'm not even kidding. This is so good, you guys. It's like an ink liner type of thing. Like, it looks so matte and it looks so dark. So, I'm feeling it. Alright, this is the part that's the most important. It's doing the little extension piece. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to like drag it out and just do like a rough line and kind of point it angled outwards. And you want to do this pretty heavy because this is a Cleopatra look. And if you do it small, it's gonna be, like, I do this regularly for my everyday looks, so I need to make it look pretty strong. And then you can just go back and neaten this whole section up. Alright, so I've got my eyeliner on both of my eyes. Now I'm gonna move on to lashes. For lashes, I'm taking the Lilly lashes in the style Mykonos, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop those on. Alright, for my upper and lower waterline, I'm going in with the Patrick Star One Size pencil liner, and I'm gonna first go ahead and tight line and then put this in my lower waterline as well. So I am letting it kind of bleed into my lower lash line as well because it'll help me smoke it out. Alright, now I'm taking the other Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. This is a Master Metallics eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to go into this blue right here. And I'm also going to mix it a little bit with this gray. And I'm going to use that to smoke out my lower lash line. So for this, like, you can just use it directly. If you want, you can mix it with the drops that I showed you from earlier, the liquid drops. This is just a mixing liquid. So, or you can just pick it up by itself. So I'm just picking it up on a brush because I already kind of tested it. As you can see, there are like fingerprints in here. I checked it to make sure that it's really pigmented, and it is. So what I'm doing with this is I'm literally smoking out the entire lower lash line with this blue shade. And I thought I would probably mix a little bit of this in here too, just to give it some more dimension. I already incorporated the blue here. So if you want to stop with the blue and just keep it black here, that's fine too. But I just feel like this is going to make it look fun. And I'm showing you from this outer section because what I'm doing here is I'm kind of fading it into the line, but I'm not taking it all the way up like I usually do. Because whenever I do regular eyeliner, I take it and then I like smoke it out all the way to the top. But I'm not doing that for this look. I'm just diffusing it into this part of the line. And that's it. Alright, and leave this section right here open. Do not take it into this section. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to add like a pop of gold. And I will come back and do that after. Alright, for that inner section right here, I'm going back to the same color I used in the lid. And I'm just remixing it. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that here. So for this section, I just ended up using this yellow color by itself because I didn't feel like mixing it. And I actually feel like it's making it pop more because it's not the exact same color as the one that's on my lid. It's more yellow than that one. So at this point, there's one more thing for the eyes and then we're done with the eye part of this look. Alright, now I'm going to draw the little Cleopatra eye symbol thing, and I'm going to do it on this eye because I'm right-handed and I probably wouldn't be able to do it on this eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the little swirl thing and then the line that extends out. So let's do this. Alright, I'm taking the same eyeliner, Makeup by Mario, and I am going to start by just drawing the line down. Now I'm doing this one on the end. I had to switch to the NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner because the Mario one, it is a really good eyeliner, but because the tip doesn't really bend, it's hard to get it to be precise towards the edges. So now I'm going to do the third part, which is like that little swirly line. So I'm going to do it right in between these two sort of lines that I have going on here. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one now. Yo, I don't know, the placement of this is kind of hard to do, but honestly, I think that it would look better without this one. But it's not a big deal, I can remove it because the cool thing about having a shimmery shade is that you just put it back on top and it's literally like it never happened. By the way, I'm using the Shiseido micro liner for this because this is the smallest liner I have and it's kind of really hard to do these. Okay. Yeah. Okay, not bad. I'm actually feeling it now. I think that outer thing was a little too much. Alright, and then I just put a tiny little gem right here because why not, right? Alright, I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes and then my real lashes at the top. And by the way, I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash for this. Could skip mascara. I don't even think you really need mascara for this look, but I'm just like a mascara person, so, but I think it'll just make it look more dramatic, if anything. Alright, so eyes are officially done. That's like 90% of the Cleopatra costume. So now I'm just going to finish up with the face. I'm also going to be using the Makeup by Mario highlighter. This is called the Master Secret Glow, and it's in the shade Expensive. So what this is honestly high-end aquifer. If you guys have watched any of my videos in the past, my foundation routine, my highlight and contour routine, and also like from earlier this year, I used to use aquifer on top of my highlighter for pretty much every look in the past, and I still do sometimes, but not as much. But it's actually best to do it in the winter, fall time, especially if you have dry skin. What it does is it just gives you a really nice healthy glow. So this on its own is not going to give you a highlight, so I'll just show you. This is a swatch of it by itself. It's not going to give you any type of shimmery glow. It's gonna give you a pretty wet glow. So the way to use this is you put it as like a highlight topper, and what it does is, okay, so if you were to use aquifer, it would leave your face feeling sticky. This dries down and it doesn't move, it doesn't budge. So that's what it is. That's why it's so small in this little pan. It's literally like a high-end aquifer. That's the best way to describe it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it with a highlighter. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever. This is the Star Powder, and it's just like a loose powder, and this is in the shade, it's just called Star Powder. I don't know what number it is. I think it is just called Star Powder. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up some, and then I'm going to put that Makeup by Mario highlight topper on top of it, and you'll see what it does. So first I'm just going in with the highlight. I don't feel like wearing blush today. I don't think this look needs it. And I am applying a lot of this because I'm also using this highlight for the color, since it is like yellow gold, and that's the whole vibe I got going on right now. Oh shit, I probably should have put highlighter on before I did this little design. It's fine, I think we can make this work. And then just because I'm not wearing blush and I don't want this to look awkward, I'm just going in with my bronzer brush and I'm kind of fading it on top of my highlight. Alright, and then with this Master Secret Glow, I'm just going to take some on my finger, and I'm going to go ahead and dab into my highlight with this. And you don't need a lot of this. A little goes a very long way. And if you feel like it's picking up product, because sometimes it can do that, even when you use aquifer, anything sticky on top of makeup, it's gonna feel like it's picking up a little bit of makeup. And if it starts to do that, just go in with another layer of highlight and then keep adding the glow. And eventually you'll get there, trust me. You only need a little, so don't overdo it, because then you're gonna end up looking a little greasy. And do not rub, just keep patting. Also, while I'm doing this, did you guys notice that I have square nails these days? It is so not me. I always have almond shaped nails, but this past time some of my nails broke, so I was like, screw it. Can you just do square this time instead of almond? I don't know how I feel about it, so if you guys feel weird about it, tell me, because I don't know yet how I feel about it. But maybe I might go and try to do like coffin shape next time with my nails when they grow back out. Alright, so can you guys see? It just has like a really nice, healthy, natural glow. It's not like a highlighter. I would call it a highlight topper. I don't think you can, I mean, you can use this by itself, but it's not going to give you a shimmer. It's just going to give you a glow. And if that's what you want, then do that. But that's not what I wanted for this look. I wanted like a shimmery type of glow. So you can see that like it kind of toned down the shimmer, but it's still there because I mixed it with the glow on top. Alright, for lips, I'm taking this Ace Beauty lip liner. This is in the shade Be Peachy. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. Alright, so I did overdraw. I usually always do a little bit of overlining. Alright, so I'm just gonna go on top of that with the Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Unbutton. By the way, we did not cancel Rihanna. She apologized for the Savage Fenty fashion show thing that happened. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. But basically she had a DJ who made a song for the Savage Fenty fashion show, and it was basically a remix with a hadith in it, and she apologized for it. She didn't know, and I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, and so should other Muslims, because we don't know what the true story is. She apologized, she removed it. That's the best that we can expect from her and ask for. So we did not cancel Rihanna, and that's why I'm still using Fenty Beauty. But yeah, okay, this is it for the makeup look. Actually, I'm gonna do one more thing, which is that gold cuff thing on the lips. I'm taking this metallic Sephora pencil liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and draw the cuff. Yeah, not a very good idea. So I'm gonna just go back to the Makeup by Mario and take that yellow gold shade again. Okay, I got the cuff thing. Let me just wait for this to dry. That's not talking funny. And then I will take a pencil, a liquid black pencil, and do the black on the outer section. That's why it's not perfect right now. Whew. So this is it for the makeup part of this look. Now, if you have black or dark brown hair, you could totally get away with just straightening your hair and leaving it down. It doesn't even matter how long your hair is. But Cleopatra, she's known for having like the short hair up to here. I have a wig. I've had this wig for a really long time. I never used it, so I'm gonna just use it today because why not? I'm Cleopatra, it's a Cleopatra wig, but feel free to use your real hair. It does not matter if you use a wig or not. You don't need a wig for this. You could even style your hair in a way that it looks like it's short, but it's not. Does my wig look weird? Why are you laughing? It's not funny. Does my wig look weird?
It doesn't look like you, but it's a costume.
I know, but is it like... is it straight?
I think it's straight. Yeah, put that out on that side.
See, some of these pieces, like I'm trying to straighten them, but it's like really cheap material, so it's not straightening. Did I wear makeup?
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
I'm Cleopatra.
Thought I'd check up on you.
Yeah.
Why is your thing like that?
What thing? Oh, there's a spider back there. I sprayed it to death with this bug. I don't know where the spider went, but it's definitely back there. This wig is so shitty. I sprayed it on the wall. It was on the wall. I sprayed it. It died. It fell. It died.
I don't see it though.
Yeah, that's what's scaring me. I hope it didn't come back to life. Yeah, so that's it for this look. I have one more thing for this costume. I don't have earrings on right now because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do earrings with this look. Alright, so this is what it is. It's a head chain. And you wear it like this. If I can get it together. Fuck this wig. So this headpiece I got from Etsy. It's called a head chain. I will leave the link below because I think this is like the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen in my life. Otherwise, you can just search head chain in Etsy and you'll find a whole bunch. Now this thing is really complicated because it does get tangled a lot. But so it has two hooks. There's a hook in the back and then there's a hook from the front that goes across. So they both hook in the back, but they hook in different directions because this is like, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. It's kind of like a niqab, but with jewelry. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Alright, so this is it for the final look. Again, the head chain is from Etsy. The costume is from Amazon. If you guys want to see the full look, just check it out on my Instagram. I'm going to have all the pictures and everything up on there. I can't take this off now because if I do, it's going to be a mission to put it back on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this gave you guys some inspo for Halloween. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, and if you guys have any specific costumes that you want me to do or specific looks that you want me to create, then let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!